Final days of Joker. Here's what really happened to Heath Ledger. Ledger's performance as the Joker was nothing short of mesmerizing, and it's hard to imagine anyone else playing the character. He spent months preparing for the role, diving deep into the psyche of the character, and creating a unique look and voice for the Joker. His performance was so convincing that it even earned him a posthumous Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. Heath Ledger's portrayal of the Joker in Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight 2008 is widely considered one of the most iconic performances in cinema history. However, the tragic and untimely death of the actor just months before the film's release left fans wondering what really happens to him. In the weeks leading up to his untimely death, Heath Ledger had been struggling with a number of personal and professional challenges. According to reports, he had been dealing with insomnia and anxiety, which he had been attempting to manage with prescription medication. This is a common issue amongst performers in high-pressure environments, and the Hollywood film industry is no exception. Ledger's role as the Joker in The Dark Knight had been highly anticipated, and the pressure to live up to the expectations may have contributed to his mental state. However, those close to him have described him as excited about the future and optimistic about his career prospects. In particular, he had recently completed filming on Terry Gilliam's The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus, which he had been excited about. Ledger had been spending time with his family in Australia in the weeks leading up to his death. He had reportedly been in good spirits during this time, and those close to him have described him as happy and relaxed. However, upon his return to New York City, he may have been overwhelmed with the pressures of his career and the expectations placed upon him. On January 22, 2008, Ledger was found dead in his New York City apartment. The news of Ledger's death shocked the world, and many speculated that it was a suicide due to the actor's troubled personal life. However, there is no concrete evidence to support the theory that Ledger took his own life. In fact, those close to the actor have vehemently denied that he was suicidal, instead describing him as a positive, upbeat person who was excited about his future plans. Regardless of the cause of his death, there is no denying that Ledger's passing was a tragedy. He was only 28 years old at the time of his death and had already made a significant impact on the film industry with his talent and dedication to his craft. In the wake of his death, there was an outpouring of grief from fans and colleagues alike. Many of Ledger's co-stars and collaborators spoke out about his kindness, professionalism, and generosity, describing him as a true artist who brought passion and energy to everything he did. Despite the sadness surrounding Ledger's death, there is also a sense of inspiration in the way that he lived his life. He was a true artist who was unafraid to take risks and push boundaries, both in his personal life and in his work. His performance as the Joker in The Dark Knight is a testament to his commitment to his craft, and his legacy continues to inspire new generations of filmmakers and actors. In the years since his death, there has been a renewed focus on mental health and addiction awareness in the film industry. Many have pointed to Ledger's tragic passing as a wake-up call for the industry to address these issues and provide support for those who are struggling with mental health and substance abuse. In commemorating his life, expressing gratitude for his contributions, and delving deeper into the wild world he created for himself, we can gain a greater appreciation for the man behind the iconic roles. So let's take a journey into the wild life of Heath Ledger, a life that was designed with passion, creativity, and a fearless spirit. Heath Ledger, an Australian actor, was born in Perth, Australia on April 4, 1979. He was the son of Sally Ledger-Bell, a French teacher, and Kim Ledger, a race car driver and mining specialist. Heath had a sister named Kate, who, along with him, was named after two main characters in Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights. His parents remarried, and he also had two half-sisters named Ashley Bell and Olivia Ledger. Despite this, Kate was Heath's closest family member, and he attributed his acting career to her encouragement. Even at a young age, Heath had a talent for playing chess. At 10 years old, he won Western Australia's Junior Chess Championship, but he also had an interest in becoming a stage performer. This interest led him to take on the lead role in Guildford Grammar School's production of Peter Pan. Unfortunately, Heath's parents' marriage was falling apart during this time. While Heath was busy with his passions and pursuits, his parents separated when he was only 10 years old. Their divorce was finalized a year later when Heath was just 11. Acting, choreography, and dance were outlets for Heath Ledger's emotions. He discovered a love for the craft at a young age and continued to seek out roles throughout his time in grammar school. In fact, he even made an appearance as an extra in the movie Clownin' and later on the TV series Ship to Shore. At 16 years old, Heath completed his early graduation exams and left his hometown of Perth to pursue an acting career in Sydney with his longtime friend Trevor DiCarlo. It wasn't long before Heath landed his first feature film role in the emotional drama Black Rock, released in 1975. This experience led to a starring role in the historical fantasy series Roar alongside Kerry Russell. The series garnered multiple award nominations and introduced Heath to a broader audience. It was around this time that Heath's then-girlfriend, Lisa Zane, urged him to seek out an American agent and move to Los Angeles to pursue further opportunities. At just 19 years old, Heath followed Lisa's advice and made the move to Los Angeles. Heath Ledger's big break came in 1999 when he starred opposite Julia Stiles in the cult hit 10 Things I Hate About You. Despite his young age and limited experience, he quickly landed major roles in blockbuster films including The Patriot, 2000, where he played Mel Gibson's son, Gabriel Martin. In 2000, Ledger's talent was put to the test in the lower-budget film Monsters Ball, where he acted opposite Billy Bob Thornton. He also starred in the highly experimental A Knight's Tale, 2001, which showcased his abilities as a true leading man. These films, coupled with his reputation as a Hollywood playboy, led People magazine to name him one of its 50 most beautiful people in 2001. Ledger continued to work on independent films until 2005, when he received critical acclaim for his performance in the controversial film Brokeback Mountain. In the film, he played ranch hand Ennis Del Mar, who has a love affair with aspiring rodeo rider Jack Twist, played by Jake Gyllenhaal. For his portrayal, he received Best Actor of 2005 awards from both the New York Film Critics Circle and the San Francisco Film Critics Circle. The role also earned Ledger a Golden Globe nomination for Best Actor in a Drama and an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor, making him the 9th youngest nominee for the award at just 26 years old. It was clear that Ledger was a talented actor with a bright future ahead of him. Ledger's life took a significant turn when he met actress Michelle Williams on the set of Brokeback Mountain. They began a relationship, and in 2005, their daughter Matilda Rose was born in New York City. Matilda Rose's godparents are none other than Ledger's co-star Jake Gyllenhaal and Williams' Dawson's Creek castmate Busy Phillips. However, the family's life was not without challenges. The paparazzi's constant intrusion into their personal life in Australia led Ledger to sell his residence in Bronte, New South Wales, and move to the United States. There, he shared an apartment with Williams in Brooklyn from 2005 to 2007. Unfortunately, their relationship was not meant to be, and in September 2007, Williams' father, Larry Williams, confirmed that Ledger and Williams had ended their relationship. On January 22, 2008, Ledger's lifeless body was discovered by his housekeeper, Teresa Solomon, and masseuse Diana Wolotson in his apartment in the Soho neighborhood of Manhattan. Wolotson reportedly used Ledger's mobile phone to contact his friend Mary-Kate Olsen for assistance. Despite the arrival of emergency medical technicians at 3:33 p.m., they were unable to revive him. Ledger was pronounced dead at 3:36 p.m. and his body was removed from the apartment. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger, and goodbye.